I developed an entire manual on high protein, low calorie fast food meal options. I wanted to make it easier for people to hit their fitness goals when they're living life on the go. But that got me wondering, could I last an entire day just eating fast food? I'm trying to cut, so can I hit my protein and my calorie goals while I do it? So for this past week, I've tracked all the meals that I'm normally eating. And based off the average numbers of this week, I need to take in 2,650 calories and at least 79 grams of protein. Now I'm super curious, is my weight gonna change after just one day of eating nothing but fast food? So I decided to weigh myself this morning. I was surprised to see that I was down an extra pound since the last time I weighed myself. So that's pretty cool. But I'm gonna make this challenge even harder for myself. I plan to go check out a brand new movie in theaters where I know for a fact I'm gonna be having some delicious buttery popcorn. So that means I need to adjust my food intake so I don't go way over on my calories today. This might be a lot harder than I expected. But you know what? I'm hungry. It's breakfast time. Let's head over to Tim Hortons. Now, in my opinion, it's too easy to get fast food. We can get it ordered to us just by Skip the Dishes or DoorDash. So I made it a point to make sure that I go out and grab all the food throughout the day, including a quick walk over to Tim Hortons. Now, normally what I'd get from Tim Hortons would probably be a lot different than this. Usually as a one-off meal, I'd probably grab a donut or two, and either the sausage or bacon egg McMuffin. But today we're going in there with intention. So instead, I got the spinach and egg white bites and an egg and cheese English muffin. I got a regular green tea with this as well because why not? So for this little meal, it cost me about 10 bucks, and I'm gonna get 510 calories from this with 27 grams of protein. But let's see how they taste and how full I feel after the meal. All right, egg bites first. Oh, that's delicious. Those are really good, actually. I wasn't sure what I'd expect. I thought it would be a little bit more bland, but these are actually really good. One of the hard things about eating fast food is getting enough fiber in on a daily basis. So anywhere you can sneak in some extra vegetables, like in these egg bites, it's always a good call. Really good, grab those egg bites, holy. So again, I usually get the English muffin with the sausage in it, so it looks a little disappointing to look at, but let's see how it tastes. Let's see how it fills me up. Yeah, it's still solid, if not unspectacular. There's still the cheese, so you still get a little bit of that flavor in there, but you definitely notice the lack of sausage. Meal one down, if I'm being honest, it's a lot tastier than I expected. And while it was a little bland, it wasn't that bad at all. I can tell already there's a lot of sodium, so I'm gonna have to make sure I'm drinking lots of water today. But overall, $10 for 27 grams of protein, not terrible for a fast food meal. But given the fact that I'm gonna have popcorn later on, I'm gonna really need to step my game up for lunch and dinner. I knew to hit my protein goals exactly where I needed to go. It's an unlikely source and one that might surprise you, but Popeyes was my next stop. Now, I had a mini heart attack because what I came here for was not on the menu, but you simply just have to ask. Now, the cool thing about this, you know how I was mentioning protein being a little bit of a concern here after the first meal? What I got in this bag is gonna be the hack that's gonna kill my protein goals without blowing up the total amount of calories that I'm having. So let's head home and I'll show you what's in the bag. So we're back home and I'm super excited to dive into this because it smells so good. And I'm actually pretty hungry. So Popeyes might not seem like a great place to grab high protein, low calorie food because deep fried food really packs in the calories. But these bad boys change the game. So what I have here are the blackened chicken tenders. So I just ordered 10 pieces of those plus some coleslaw and a Diet Coke. And that's gonna net me just over 700 calories, but it's also gonna give me almost 90 grams of protein. Unfortunately, the biscuit doesn't fit the macros, so I'll just give it to my girlfriend. Don't say I never do anything nice for you, sweetie. So I'm super excited to dive in. I gotta eat, I'm hungry. So good, so tasty. I think I could eat these all day. All right, I'll be honest, I'm pretty stuffed after that, but I think I probably could have eaten like 15 to 20 of those blackened chicken tenders. By the end, it was a lot of meat. So I'm really glad that I had the coleslaw on the side so I could actually have some more veggies in. Because I'll be honest, my stomach is a little grumbly. I don't think it's used to having this much sodium. But while the Popeyes meal was delicious, it's honestly a little expensive. It was about 36 bucks for that whole meal. Now that's not super sustainable, but I hope that you're not eating fast food every single day. But if you are, grab the secret menu manual down in the description of this video. You'll lay out options just like these to help you get high protein, low calorie meal options so you can lose weight and build muscle even when you're on the go. So that's breakfast and lunch, and so far through 2 meals, I'm a little over 1,200 calories and around 115 grams of protein. Now that's a pretty solid start. A lot of people struggle to just get 100 grams of protein in. But in just a few hours, I'm gonna be heading to that movie and diving into that popcorn. So still work to be done to make sure that I don't go over my calories while still crushing my protein. For now though, I'm just gonna digest. Damn, those tenders were good. So it's about half an hour before the movie. I need dinner. I find that between the meals so far, I've been a lot more hungry than I normally would be. Probably because the whole foods that I'm typically eating have a lot more fiber and a lot more protein. So for dinner before I go to this movie, I decided I need something that's good with protein that I can load up with vegetables, because my stomach is grumbling. So what better option than picking Subway? Eat fresh. So I went ahead and got myself a 6-inch chicken teriyaki on whole wheat bread. As I always say, guys, 6 inches is massive no matter what she tells you. Huge, really. I decided to get double the meat because I want to hit my protein goals too. So for about 44 grams of protein, I'm going to get a little over 500 calories here. And this was only like 12 bucks. It's not the best value per gram of protein that you can get. And I've really noticed the difference between buying groceries and how much you pay for protein when you go out to eat. And I'll be honest, I didn't do the math with the additional calories, but I believe this lands me around 1,700 calories and about 150 to 160 grams of protein. Not too bad for takeout meals. So the best thing about having this sub right before the movie is going to be hunger control. Because if I'm hungry going into that movie, I'm going to get the large popcorn for sure. So I'm going to crush this and then we're off to Cineplex. So maybe my appetite's just a little bit higher than it used to be, but that double meat protein is a little iffy if that was double. The extra vegetables tasted awesome. It was so refreshing. It was a little bit more filling, which was nice. But yeah, I'm not sure if there was completely as much protein as they said in that Subway sandwich, but definitely left me wanting more. But popcorn time. So the movie's done, the movie's over with, the popcorn was delicious. However, adding it to the tracker was not the friendliest thing. While it gave me 10 extra grams of protein, there was like 800 calories in there, which brings me up to about 2,550 for the day. See, something that a lot of people forget about when they log popcorn in their food trackers is that they don't add the butter. And that can add up in a big, big way. But after a full day of eating nothing but fast food, I actually feel okay. A little bit of a headache, gut's a little bit off, but overall not too bad. I am a little disappointed that I didn't hit my protein goal, and calories are still a little low, but with where I'm at right now, unless I want to blow that calorie number, I probably can't hit my protein total. So that's really disappointing. I guess I'm gonna have to reassess, reevaluate, and try this again. Sorry, stomach, I know it hasn't been a fun day for you. So on the way home, I had a great idea, but I need to hear from you. Is this cheating? Because on the way home, I stopped at an Esso to fill up, and that's when I grabbed one of these. So this pre-made protein shake has 160 calories for 30 grams of protein. So while this brings me a little over 2,700 calories, it helps me smoke my protein goal by getting it well over 190 grams. Now the nice thing about these protein shakes is you can grab them from almost anywhere. Grocery stores, convenience stores, gas stations. So in my books, this might be considered fast food. But again, let me know in the comments. Am I cheating if I finish this off? But I won't know until this video is posted, so I'm gonna drink this anyways. Cookies and cream, delicious. Now that officially wraps up my full day of fast food eating. Tim Hortons for breakfast, Popeyes for lunch, Subway for dinner, some delicious movie theater popcorn, and a nice little protein shake to wrap everything up. Overall, I took in 197 grams of protein and about 2,730 calories. So while the protein and calories are actually higher than my target amount, I would say they're pretty close. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna check in, see how I'm feeling, and see if my weight moved at all. What? So after an entire day of eating fast food, it felt really nice to get back to regular eating. When I stepped on the scale this morning, I wasn't so surprised when I saw it went up. I mean, you're eating fast food all day. What else is gonna happen? Now, I'm not freaking out because I know it's not fat. That's just not how our body works. Our body doesn't adjust to what we do on a one-off basis. If I did this every day, you're damn right I would gain body fat. But because it's a one-off, I'd probably say any weight that I did gain was just water retention. So overall today, I am feeling a little bit more puffy, a little bit more bloated. I haven't gone to the washroom as much as I normally would. But like I said, it was a great challenge to take on. And if you'd like to see me do this again with some different restaurants, drop that in the comments below because I'd love to hear from you. While you're there, make sure that you pick up the Secret Menu Manual. While I don't recommend eating fast food all day long, this guide can help you out when you are eating on the go and you need something that's high in protein and low in calories. With that being said, make sure you check out this video because YouTube thinks it's the best one for you. And why not give the page a follow as well?